Hey everyone, Jerrel here. These are two experimental instruments that I have built specifically for using in the soundtracks for my upcoming games. So I'm working on a game that the primary instrument for the soundtrack are different kinds of banjos, but I didn't want to have a repetitive sound, so I created some new instruments. This is a lap steel banjo. You're probably familiar with a lap steel guitar, which is used in country music, and there's electric versions and acoustic versions. This is a banjo version of a lap steel. I only spent a couple hours building it because it's not supposed to be pretty. Neither of these are supposed to be pretty. They're designed to be functional so I can use them for recording in my studio. So this is a lap steel banjo, and this is a banjo zither. So I'll just give you a quick sound sample here. These are steel strings, and you use the slide up here, and you're probably familiar with how that sort of slide guitar sounds. This is a banjo zither. It has 4 chord groups. This is G, C, D, and A minor. Let's have a listen here. There's quite an interesting timbral dynamic range when it comes to this instrument. That sounds quite banjo-like and soft, but if you play that towards the middle here, you get a harp-like sound. And then up here, you get a different kind of banjo sound. So this is an instrument that doesn't exist. It's not a common standard instrument. I just came up with that on the spot. I thought it up. I woke up in the morning and I thought I've really got to create some interesting, unique sounds for my upcoming game. I can't talk that much about it yet until it's a bit farther along in development and I'm ready to officially announce it and show you. But these are two of the instruments that I will be using in that game. It's a new IP. It's not related to my existing IP that I've created. But it's going to be quite exciting, and I will be using this stuff for Silver Falls duck season whenever the time is right to continue work on the Silver Falls games and to continue working on Silver Falls duck season. Then I will use these soundtracks in there. The current soundtrack I'm working on uses some synth and electronica aspects to it, but the banjos, the family of banjo instruments, takes front and center. It's prominent. Whereas duck season, Silver Falls duck season, is exclusively banjo instruments. There will be no electronica, no synth instruments. It's all banjos. And so I'm quite glad that I was able to build these because then I'll be able to bring more of an interesting sound to Silver Falls duck season. So anyway, those are the instruments that I've built. That's what I'm working on. I have one more. You can see I've got a tambourine sitting there. What I'm doing is I'm using tambourines, and I'm cutting off the jingle janglers and turning them into banjo heads. I've got one more instrument, custom instrument, or two more. I want to build a canjo. That's quite easy. That's like a 2x4 and a can, you know. So I'll be making a canjo, and I will be making a banjo dulcimer, which I'll call a banjolcimer. So that's going to be a little bit more complicated. I'm going to have to create a fretboard and get everything quite accurate for the intonation to be correct. And that will use this guy. So he'll use that for the banjolcimer. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Be well. I will check in again soon with some progress, and hopefully I'll be able to announce this new IP for you guys. Take care. I'll see ya.